Hey ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to another awesome video. You guys know that the last episode on Chelsea Legend, apologies for only posting now, I was a bit busy. Went on holiday with the family as well, so I couldn't post anything or upload anything on my YouTube channel. But this is it, guys. If you haven't subscribed yet, make sure you do subscribe to the channel, like this video as well. This is the continuation of the Chelsea Legend save, but in a different way. Remember, we got sacked the last time. We continued this save. We want to do it again, and we're going to do it a little bit different this time. This time, we've got our DOF, our Director of Football, handling the contracts and all of that. What we were going to do now, our Director of Football is doing, he's doing all the contracts, all the transfers, and we're going to trust that he does the right thing for us. All that we're in charge of is basically our match days. So we're basically in charge of our set pieces. As you can see over there, we're in charge of that. And then we're also over our match, team talk and all of that. And we're going to play our matches. We're going to be in charge of our matches. So our first match that we're going to show you guys is against Ipswich Town. And then the second one will be against Nottingham Forest that we will show in this episode. Like I said, in terms of transfers, that's over to our Director of Football in-game. The tactic that we're going to use is I want to bring my own flavor to this game. I want to bring my own flavor to the save as well. So we're going to do this formation, and we're going to go ahead and check out our mentalities as well. And then we're going to go with a fairly wide width, attacking width. We're not going to do pass into space. We want to play out from the back. We want to have a balance between our short passes and long passes. So we're going to keep it slightly shorter as it is there. We're going to have our low crosses because we want that cutback. We're going to have our work into box one on. We want to play for set pieces because we've got a nice set piece tactic as well deployed. And then we're going to go over in transition. We want to win the back. We want to win the ball. Sorry, I can't even speak right now, but we want to win the ball up high up the field and have a counter attack going. Distribute quickly, we'll leave that out, and we want our center backs to play the ball forward. Then we've got these. We want to go slightly higher, not too much, and then we want to have a high press so that we can win the ball back in the opposition's half. Then we're going to go to prevent the short kicks because we want the opposition goalkeeper, to give us the ball back with those long kicks. We want to win the ball back. And we want to leave this out. We're going to change. We're going to alternate between get stuck and then when we play better opposition, we're going to put this on. We're going to get stuck in. If we play positions that we should be winning, we're going to leave that off because we don't want unnecessary yellow cards and red cards to come our way. We're going to step up our defense because we want to play the offside trap. This we're going to leave out. This we might, depending on how the opposition plays, we just will alternate between this. So for us in this save, scouting the opposition will be important for us to do, and I'll show you how I do that as well going forward. So that's what we're gonna line up tactically. We want our center back also to go into that midfield position as we in transition. We want this player to go into that midfield position and give more options in the midfield, and as well as this player will then come into this position over here, and this player out here, I need to change this player, I need to change that as well. So these players out here will give us that covering on the wings. They'll basically operate as fullbacks in transition, and then this player, our wing back, will be going forward. This player will drift in to the center, and that will give more width to our wing backs, or rather to our one wing back. And obviously, like I said, this wing back will come in. This center back will then go to the left hand side, operating as a fullback, which this winger will stay glued to the line, if I can call it that, or to the far side. He will stay there. He will not drift in to the center, so he'll give us that width that we need going forward. In terms of our set pieces, we do have our throw-ins. We'll start with that because seeing that we wanna, in our defensive and in our middle third, we wanna retain possession, but in our attacking third, we want that long throws into the box over there. And then shooting range, that's default. Wide free kicks, we want our best headers, so we want our free kick taker, which in this case will be Dewsbury Wall. We want him to hit that ball into the best headers in our team. Defensively, we want to have a high line with both wide and deep. We want to have that high line because we want to play that offside trap, as well as give more space to our sweeper keeper to come out and get the ball should it go over the top. And like I said, both we want our best headers. Corners, we are utilizing the near post because we've seen it being so effective in FM over the years. So we're going to stay with, but we're going to not do the in swing. We want to try the out swing and see whether it can give us more goals from set pieces. And hence, we've got play for set piece on because we want to see whether we can score more goals from set pieces. That's how we're going to line up. That's how we're going to try and stay for the entire season. If anything, if we need to change, we will come back in the next episode and I'll show you whether we changed or not. But if not, we're going to stick with our formation. I think that's all. We can go to the match now. In terms of transfer budgets and all of that, we don't have any transfer budget at the moment. So we don't expect a lot of transfers coming in. We might have a few free ones because over the period of playing FM, I've seen that our director of football normally goes for free transfers if we do lack squad depth. But I think Chelsea as a whole, we've got enough squad depth. So I don't see the assistant having to do a lot of work when it comes to this. So we're going to go ahead and we're going to go to the match, Ipswich match, and I'll see you guys in match day. All right, boys, here we are. It's match day, but before we go there, that's why you're seeing the screen. Before we go there, we have sold Chilwell to Man City, so I just wanted to show you that. Chilwell has been sold to Man City for 22 million. So that means we do have a budget now, and I think we've got 21.9 million. So I think our director of football will do some business in the upcoming days. I'm sure before the transfer window shuts, director of football is going to do some business to get a replacement for Ben Chilwell. So that's our first work in the transfer window so far. So we're going to go to our match right now, guys. Here we are. So we're going to choose our starting 11. We're going to get Nicholas Jackson in there instead of Nkunku. Let's put Nicholas Jackson in. I want to get the best out of Nicholas Jackson. So we're going to put in Pedro Neto on the left. We're going to bring in Cole Palmer on the right. We're going to bring in the two main ones, Casado and Enzo. Maybe because it's Ipswich, maybe give Dewsbury Wall an opportunity there. Then we're going to bring in Marco Corella. At least with Bencho will gone, he can get some first team football. We bring in Reece James over there. Cowell will go in there. We can bring in Renard, I think, will be the best one to go into that midfield in transition, and then we can bring in Wesley Fofana on the right hand side. Our goalkeeper, first choice will always be Sanchez. In terms of cups and that, we'll bring in our second goalkeeper. I think it's, what's his name? I don't want to get his name wrong. Jorgensen. We'll bring in Jorgensen for cup matches. So that's how we're going to line up, guys. That's our lineup for this first match against Ipswich. We're going to go a little bit more attacking for this match, and I think let's play trap inside because they play counter-attack, attacking football. Normally counter-attacking football is on the outside, so normally they'll use their wingers. We want to get them on the inside because we've got more strength and we've got them in the middle. So playing counter-attack through the middle won't necessarily be so effective for them. So that's why we want to put on that instruction for the boys and see how we fare in this one. So let's see, we're going to submit our team right now and let's see how we fare. Alright, here we are, boys. Casado, Vega, Carwell, Casado. Misplaced pass. I really don't like the misplaced passes. Dewsbury Hall gonna hit this one. I think that's off the post. Marco Corella gets the ball. Casado, Petro Neto, Casado, Carwell, Neto, nice. Cole Palmer hits it and keeper saves. Here's our first corner. We get another corner over here. Cole Palmer eating it a little bit too soft for me. Not Cole Palmer, Pedro Neto. Just a little bit too soft for me. Nice ball from Dewsbury Wall. No one in the middle. Where is Jackson? Cole Palmer wins it back. Nicholas Jackson in with the goal. Might be offside. It did look offside though. It was offside. Should be winning this match. Unlike in real life where we lost against Ipswich 2-0. I feel that we should be winning this one. Cole Palmer with the ball. Struggle to wriggle through Renata. Cole Palmer in the middle. You see, Vega, Renato Vega, that is what I was trying to do when I said Renato Vega is the one that should be in the middle, coming to the midfield, because this is what he can do. Look at that. Lovely ball in. Cole Palmer with the finish. That is what we want. That is what I want to see. This is called crazy ball, guys. This is my tactic. I'm gonna name it right now on this in this episode. Crazy ball. That is what we want to see. That is why we've got him as a libero, and he just cemented his position in the starting 11. So we're gonna leave him in there up until he doesn't perform the way I want. But for now, Levi Colwell, Fofana, all of these players are doing well. Reece James in the middle, Pedro Neto, shot is blocked. But that is what we want to see. That's the kind of football that I want to see Chelsea play throughout this season. 68% possession, also very good in this match. I just feel that we should be more aggressive. I don't know. I feel that we should be more aggressive in the way that we play, because it's a bit. That's what I meant. It's just a bit too laid back, and we got hit with the set piece over there from Ipswich, and so now I need to demand more from them. This is a match that we should be winning. I don't know why we're losing it, or we basically drawing this match. Dewsbury Hall with the ball. Reece James. Can we do something here? No, we can't. I might have to take off Nicholas Jackson in the 60th minute and bring on Christopher Nkunku. I think we're going to do that. We're going to make that substitution, and might have to make another change with Cucurella on the left and bring off Dewsbury Hall as well. Let's see who we can bring off. So definitely Nkunku coming off. Dewsbury Hall is only a... Okay, Enzo, we can bring on Enzo there. And then Levi Colwell, where are you? So you're going to go there to the left. You see, the thing is, it's more of... all right, let's leave Levi Colwell there. I think he'll be able to do that. And then we bring in Buddy Ashil. Hopefully these substitutions can do something for us in this instance. Let's demand more again. Let's fire them up, basically. We got this game in our hands. I don't know. It's just a set piece. We need to get more. Let's get more aggressive. Let's go all out to check. Let's see, because the tempo is high. It's just that we're not aggressive in our attack, and I think that is what is costing us at the moment. And Nottingham Forest is drawing with Man City at the moment, which is our next opponent. So we got a free kick here. Christopher Nkunku hits it and it's blocked. Casado. Cole Palmer. Really attempting over here. We're really trying to get a goal. Cole Palmer with his second of the game. Pedro Neto with the assist. Come on, we need to see more of those guys. We need to see more of those. Cole Palmer again at the right place. What a push there from Pedro Neto. He's owning that left-hand side. He's really playing good in this match. He's cementing himself in the starting 11. He'll definitely start our next match again. Him together with Cole Palmer, definitely going to start the next match. He's not too good with corners, I've seen. But there we go. Buddy Ashil is going to start our next match. He's got the goal. He's a great centre-back to get in there for those corners. Buddy Ashil and Fofana. So we're going to cement him and Fofana in there. Nice. This is a nice match, guys. This is what we want to see. Crazy ball. And Nkunku is also going to start our next match because Nicholas Jackson was poor in this one. Although I want to start Nicholas Jackson in this match, but it was a little bit poor for me. So we're going to have to start because I think Nottingham Forest and Man City drew the match. It's a good game from Chelsea, man. 3-1. Alright, I think at the end, Man City did win the match. But Nottingham Forest played well against them. So we're playing them next. Playing Nottingham Forest next. So nice game from Cole Palmer. 2 goals. Brilliant stuff. Nice match. So next match, next match we will be playing against Nottingham Forest. So I'll see you guys in our next match, unless something happens during that time. But I'll see you guys in the next match. Right, boys, you'll be your match day. I wanted to show you how I analyze how I do my scouting. Remember, scouting reports only happens after 3 matches. But if you want to do a scouting report early on, this is how you can do it. So normally you get the scouting report. You can look at this information. You can see that goalkeepers are good in the air, which means floating crosses, corners and all of that won't necessarily work because they're good in the air. But we want to utilize, and left back is also good. But we want to utilize the weaknesses. We want to see communication is not good amongst goalkeepers, and there's a kicking concern, which means they don't kick the ball long. They normally would play out of the back, which means our tactic will be great for this team. Another thing that you can look at, which will give you further information, is this match preparation. I think I clicked on here. Match preparation, and then you go to this tab over here at the bottom. So you can see over here, it tells you a little bit about the opposition. So it says Nottingham Forest plays a wing play style. Players will look to get the ball out wide as early as possible, while fullbacks will look to overlap and exploit the wide areas, which means they play out wide. That's basically what it is saying, and then what they want to cross the ball into the area, like into the box. So what we are doing, we're gonna go less attacking. We're gonna go more positive because we've seen them play, or we've seen them the result against Man City, which is a better team than us, and they almost threw with Man City. Excuse me. So you can just comment "bless you" there in the comment section. So we're gonna still play higher and high press because remember the goalkeepers are not good at kicking the ball. So if we play a high press and we leave this on as well, which means the goalkeeper will have no option but to play the ball long, which means we will get the ball back. So that's one thing that we can look at. Trap inside will also be good because they play out of the wings and we want to get them in the inside so where we can get the ball back. And stop crosses. That's very important because we see that the aim is to get the cross into the box. So we want to stop that from happening so that we are able to counter them or able to get the ball back. So that is what we want to do in this match. Get stuck in, we're going to leave that because it's not a big of opposition like Liverpool, Arsenal, or Man City, or even Tottenham, but it is more like a mid-table team, I'll say, mid-table. So we're going to leave that on. So we're going to get into the starting 11 nitty-gritty in a bit. So here we go, guys. Starting 11, Nicholas Jackson is out. We're going to bring in Christopher Nkunku in there. And then we're going to bring in, let's bring in Enzo or Gisbury Wall. And we're going to bring in Buddy a shield. Gonna take Cole out wide. We're gonna bring in Buddy a shield. Leave Vega in there. He had a good game. We can leave Reece James in there as well. Cole Palmer, we're gonna leave. Petronetto, we're gonna leave in there as well. Let's see how. Let's bring in Tosin as a substitute. We'll take off the Sassi. Yeah, I think that's it. Robert Lavia is also available to us. Maybe we bring him on for Dewsbury Wall. And yeah, there's a lot of players. I don't know why they complaining about squad depth. I don't know. It's probably out on the left. We need to fill that position. But this is how we're gonna line up. Nkunku up front, Petronetto, Palmer on the wings. We got Casado and Enzo controlling the midfield. We got Cowell and Reece James as wing backs. Cowell will come on the inside and the out in the middle. Then we've got Badiashile and Fofana out on the as fullbacks, and we've got fullbacks, centre backs, and we've got Renato Vega that will go in that midfield in transition, and when we defend, he'll come back and defend as a central defender. So we're gonna utilize that, and we just change our mentality. Let's get into the match. Right, here we are. We're the only match being played today, so let's see how we fare. Nottingham Forest early on, 4 minutes in, and they got the goal. So we need to watch that. Let's demand more. Callum Hudson-Odoi scoring against his former team. Come on, boys, let's keep level heads. Casado, Cole. Come on, let's get it. Badiashile, Cole, Pedro Neto, Casado. Neto, Vega, Cole. Into Nkunku, Cole, Enzo. What a wonderful goal, man. What a good goal. What an awesome goal. Team play there for that goal. I like this passing. This was so good. Let's go ahead and let's win this match. We're able to win this match, boys. Come on. It's half time, 1-1. Let's go out there and let's win this match. Let's fire them up a little bit. Pedro Neto not having a good match today. So is Cole Palmer and Casado as well. Might make substitutions. Renato Vega, Cole Palmer has the ball, body as shield. Cowell, Casado, body as shield, Fofana. Enzo, Reece James loses the ball to Adoy. Fofana, body as shield. Come on, Fofana. Let's go. Reece James onside. Enzo. I think it's time for substitutions. Let's see what happens with this highlight from Kunku. Cole Palmer, what a strike, Cole Palmer. What a strike, boy. Let's go. Let's see if we might still make those substitutions. Nice goal from Cole Palmer there. Let's see. Okay, Nkunku and Cole Palmer stays on. We're going to take off Pedro Neto and Casado. This is the time for Lavia to come on. Let's bring on Modric and let's bring on Lavia. And Lavia will, Enzo Hernandez will slot into that position and do some defensive work, and Lavia will go and do some attacking work for us. Let's not lose concentration now, boys. Cole Palmer wins the ball back. Modric, Reece James, come on, boys. Oh, this is equalizer. We need to defend, man. Come on. Feels like the Fulham match. We lost the match against Nottingham Forest. Okay, boys, we lost the match. We need to really pick up from here. It was a close match. We lost it against Nottingham Forest. I won't be changing my tactic anytime soon, boys. I like what I'm seeing from the team. We just need to become more strong in defense. Need to become more stronger in defense. But we've come to the end of this episode, guys. I'll see you guys in January. Ipswich Town and FA Cup, third round. So we'll be playing Ipswich Town again. Or let's play the FA and Newcastle. So we'll do FA and Newcastle in our next episode, episode number 2 of the DOF Save Chelsea Legend. And this is where we want to get our names in. So we want Luciano Jr. to appear here as a manager. So that's where we're going to get that in. So yeah, we've come to the end of this episode, guys. If you enjoyed this one, make sure you leave a nice big thumbs up there for me. Comment down below what you want to see in the save. And if you're enjoying it, just leave a comment, man, as well as don't forget to subscribe to the channel. I hope to see you guys in my next episode, episode number 2. Take care.